Well, you can do that too. But for tonight, yeah, let me know which one you're going to go. So once I use the one, I'll go to the next one for next time. So just, yeah, but you have time.
Good evening and welcome to Lorain High School. It's the lid lifter for the TV20 boys basketball season. The men from Lorain High and the Cardinals from Shaw. Jay Ferguson, Bob Braskich, and Joe Bach here to bring you this JV contest. The first home game for Lorain. Lorain will start with Joseph Simpson in the middle. Glenn Jenkins, number 5. Number 0, Isaiah Killian. Number 11, Zavon Everson. And I believe number 1, Josh Evans. Shaw goes with Z. Cheney, number 2, Jerome Matthews, 3. Vantrell Hunter, number 4. Number 1, Jarrell Carter. And number 11, LaShawn Clark. Killian for Simpson.
Oh.
Nope. That looked like a play, Bob.
Yeah, it looked like
Josh
a quick
Evans
release.
into the corner. Back to Josh. He'll fire it up. As I recall last year, he's a bit of a sharpshooter for the freshman last year. Titans are 2-1 on the young season. Losing at Avon Lake in their opener. And winning the last 2 at Bedford and then at Cleveland Central Catholic. After 3 road games, they're home. And there's a 3-ball.
Ouch.
Off of 1 foot, Jerome Matthews launches it up, and it's 3-0. This is Everson. That's a familiar name to us, Bob.
It sure is.
Everson, 3-ball long. Tapped around up
there you
and
go.
Stick back by Jenkins. Good work on the offensive boards.
Oh, very sloughy man-to-man defense for Shaw. I would expect much more heat.
Layup, no. Isaiah Killian gets it ahead. Nice look for Josh Evans. Up.
Foul?
Back up.
Oh.
No, Jenkins missed a follow. Out of bounds. The only official across half court made that call.
Good look up the floor by Killian.
So that was, I said Isaiah. That is, of course, Avon Killian, the younger of the brothers. 3-ball back rim. No. Jenkins outboarded but taken away.
Look.
Evans, Jenkins.
Yes.
Another one. Glenn Jenkins with a couple of, and it's 4-3 Lorain.
Oh.
Avon Killian up and fouled.
That looked like a little diamond pressure takeaway ball reversal. Or they just trapped the first pass and took away ball reversal. Well done.
Avon Killian missed the first couple of games of the season. He was ill. And just rounding back into form, he dresses for the varsity as well as starting for the JV.
Shaw was definitely surprised by the full court defense.
And Avon Killian, you know, he's not the biggest guy, but he's one of those guys, you don't want him guarding you. Because he can be like fingernails on a blackboard to an offensive player. He completes the 3-point play, and just like that, it's 7-3.
There's the pressure.
There's
in the trap.
There's Avon
and did the same thing.
There's Avon again, and he draws a foul this time.
Well, he's just simply left his man, anticipated, rotated forward, took away ball reversal.
Number 4, Vantrell Hunter. Nice job by Avon, and they'll baseline out of bounds it again. 4 across the baseline into the corner to Everson. Down low, Joseph Simpson turns, faces, and scores.
Well, I watched Simpson in the pregame working out with Dax McCall. I mean, he's coming along.
Yeah. Have you seen him? Did you get a chance to see him this summer at all, Bob?
I didn't see him this summer. I've heard about him. But I was quite impressed. He is a junior. Late to join the party of basketball from what I've heard, but I mean, I can see he's probably 6'5", and they've got him listed at 6'4", jumps well. I mean, he was drop stepping and dunking.
He's the tallest player in the program. I don't care what the roster says. I've watched them against one another, and he is young. He transferred from Elyria Catholic, he and his sister.
Okay,
and
I did see him play last year at Elyria Catholic.
We have, the situation is because of his residence, he is going to have to sit the second half of the season because of the transfer.
I gotcha.
So certainly we will enjoy watching Joseph Simpson grow as a player, and we look forward not only to seeing him as much as we can this year, but again next year. Nice addition to the Titan basketball community. Oh, I thought they threw it out of bounds. High post, Simpson reaches around, knocks it away. Titans all over the floor, but Shaw comes up with it. Inside, up, and no. Offensive board, up, in, and fouled. LaShawn Clark gets the rebound as Titans kind of fell asleep there.
Wow, when there's loose ball chaos, offensive rebounds will happen.
And
there just aren't any checkout assignments, defense isn't organized, all kinds of bad things.
Well, the ball hit the floor that time, Bob, and you just got to be more alert. First substitute, Zavon Everson out, 13, Julian Daniels in. Shot up, no. Rebound is off to Jenkins, and back comes Avon Killian. Back to Avon.
Good
down
look.
Low, nice look. Back to Avon. That was a good decision. He had nothing. He was too far under the basket, and rather than force it, and that's a tough angle to feed the post.
Very tough.
Foul is Z. Cheney, number 2 for Shaw. Titans out of bounds. The idea was right, and as Joseph gains some experience in the post, he'll learn to work his way up and improve the angle for the passer. 3 ball from Daniels, no. Killian with a rebound. Over back to Daniels. He'll throw up a 10-footer and hit it.
Nice.
Nice find by Avon, and Daniels paid it off. They break the pressure that time all the way to the hoop. Scoop, and that's going to be on the big fella. Simpson. He's got 2 now, and we've played less than 4 minutes.
Well, I was very impressed with what I saw. And really, for a young guy who's just developing like that, if you can rebound, make an outlet pass, have a defensive presence, you don't have to score.
Well, if you can rebound and pivot and make an outlet pass, let's put a pivot in there.
I mean, you don't have to score. You're doing your job.
He's going to get a blow with his 2 fouls. Teriel Llanos in for Lorain. And wholesale changes for Shaw, including number 12, Demarius Logan. Number 13, Alonzo Ware. Second shot up, no. Rebound. Evans, and Evans will push. Spread the floor, young fellas. That's Llanos. Back to Evans.
They're playing a little zone here.
Are they? Yep. I mean, they followed Killian through the defense, but he hasn't moved since. And we're just standing around. 3-point shot is long. Nice rebound by Jenkins, and then he couldn't control it. Greg Gabry on the sidelines for the Titans tonight. E.J. Graham unable to be here. Inbounds, another takeaway. Up, no.
Oh.
Batted around. Shaw controls with Day Robinson. Ahead to no. Back comes Killian. This has got, wow.
Nice look.
Wow. Llanos got that and absolutely got mugged on the way up. No call. I think it surprised everybody that he caught it.
Well, you're right about Killian, Jay. He can really keep his head on the basketball.
Yeah. And something you can't see, can't tell from up here, he'll get in your ear, too. 24 is the foul. Llanos to the line. Number 10, Day Robinson. Now, this is not a recipe for success here. This is already free throws 4 and 5 for Shaw.
Well, we've got to convert. We've had a couple of scoring opportunities, too, where I thought we had easy.
But the last, we've had 3 fouls, and they've all been shooting fouls.
Well, some of that's recovering and out of the press.
Right. And just not bringing your arms down and maintaining position. Boy, you know, you look around and you see the same faces in the same places in this gym. I had a nice conversation earlier tonight with Bruno Rossitano.
I talked to Bruno before the game.
91 years old and still following the Titans.
He's sitting next to Keith Clark.
Keith Clark. Second shot, no. And I think there's a lane violation, so he's going to get a do-over. If my memory serves correct, I'm betting they still play poker every Wednesday.
I'm sure they do.
Also over there, Ron Major
and
his wife Sharon.
Also, yes.
Of course, Keith and Ron and Sharon, all retired Lorain teachers. The bank is open.
Off the glass.
The first make, maybe that's the ticket. They're 1 for 5 from the line. It's 11-6, 3 ball. Ooh, splash.
Wow.
Julian Daniels with 5.
We're going to get a 10-second call here. Nope.
Oh, that might have been an over and back as he was in the front court and jumped in the air and put a foot in the back court. Down the lane, up, blocked. A little spring there, huh, from Everson?
Much better defensive pressure by Lorain High on that possession.
Well, they've given up some size for some speed. Shaw ball on the baseline, 14-6 with 2:37 to go first quarter.
Oh, nice little play.
That was a nice little play, and there's another block. Skip pass, open lane.
Ouch.
Really. That's going to be on Everson, I believe, number 11. Be 2 throws for somebody that I don't have a name for. Let me check my phone. I asked for a picture, and there it is. That's Augusto. So we'll call him Augusto till we get a first name. Second shot back rim, no. Rebound though to Shaw. And pushed ahead, taken away and pushed ahead by the Titans. Okay, didn't go too deep. Nice decision. I like the decision making thus far. Killian gets stepped on the baseline before he got the bump. Turnover to Shaw. And he was going to be in trouble there anyhow because you need, when the ball is driven baseline, somebody has to be in that opposite corner. Here comes Glenn Jenkins, and back to Killian, and the Titans will come back under 2. You know, Bob, that's one of the fundamental differences in basketball now, is you drive the baseline looking to pass the ball from out of bounds to the far corner.
Yeah, that's been around for a while. I see more turnovers.
Nice stroke.
I see more turnovers out of that, Jay, than I do success.
Well, that's a Rick Pitino strategy,
yep.
And it's been picked up by a lot, adapted to the Vance Wahlberg dribble drive motion stuff. Titans with lots of heat. Travel.
Travel call. I think we got away with one there.
I think we did too. 17-6. Titans with a minute 24. 17 is a lot of points for 5.5 minutes, Bob.
Yeah, well, the full court pressure helped out immensely, and then we stroked a couple.
Davion Moy into the game, number 2. Luke Wilson as well, too hot for him. And one of the Cardinals got hit in the beak with it. And back they come. Day-Day Robinson took one off the nose. But they're set back up. 14 is Kevin Graves. Near side to Logan, back to Graves. They don't like the pressure, Bob.
No, they don't.
Running one-hander up and in to Z Cheney with his first 2, 17-8. A hot hand.
Oh, my.
11 now in the quarter for Julian Daniels off the bench. His third three. Like to get him one more, huh? Is that a heat check or what? Good heat there from the pretty pink kicks. Down the baseline, turned the corner, and I think Wilson got a hand on it.
Defensive pressure has been the key here, both in the full and half court.
Yes, it has. They have not gotten comfortable.
Completely out of their comfort zone.
Which is ironic in that that's the one thing that they used to be known for, was 32 minutes of heat. Off the rim, and back come the Titans ahead. Nice pass. Everson on the way up.
It was off his foot, but he's going to get the call.
Let's see if the 10. Now they're going to talk about the shot, as Everson's arm was definitely going forward. There's 14.4 to go, so it's going to be on the baseline, I think. Let's see. Now they're
going the other way.
They caught what you caught.
Yep. It was off the foot. Everson's foot.
That'll get Josh Evans back in and give Everson a little bit of a blow.
Well, it gives us a chance to set our defense here.
Here comes heat. Now they're going to back it out.
We're down to 14 seconds.
One of the reasons they're backing it out is they don't have the annoyer in there. Even kill him. Just getting it across. They're going to get an open look for three. No.
2 seconds.
Hey, he can hit that. Nice pass. That was a good give. Julian Daniels got it ahead. You know, Bob, one of the things, we'll talk more after the break, but it's 20-8 at the end of one, and we'll be back with more after this timeout.
Every one of us starts out as a wide-eyed recruit, myself included. If I could go back, I'd tell that kid, get ready. You're going to serve alongside some amazing people. They're going to become like family to you. And together, you'll see and do things that will help change the world, that'll change you. One day, you're going to look up and be a better you. And this nation will be better for it too. I'm General Dave Goldfein. Come join us. Your nation is waiting.
Every year, the Salvation Army serves nearly 30 million people in need. That's one person every second. So by the time you've finished watching this, 30 more lives will have been changed for good. All thanks to your donations.
Thank you.
And we're back at Lorain High. Jay Ferguson, Bob Braskich, Joe Bach. It's JV gentlemen's basketball. The Titans on top of the Cardinals of Shaw, 20-8 at the end of one, featuring Julian Daniels with 11 points off the bench. This is Moy, number 2. He is out there with Daniels, 13. Number 11, Everson, 33, Wilson, and 24, Llanos.
Oh. Well, down 12 right off the bat, Jay. Shaw
dialed it up.
Yeah, well, they changed defenses. They're playing man now. Down by 12, you have to.
Got a tie-up and a turnover.
Okay.
I'm kind of interested as to why Lorain took the heat off. Good pressure by Evans, but a three ball is wide. Llanos couldn't come up with it. Another three, Wilson challenged that. Off Llanos yet again on the floor and out of bounds.
Well,
Evans was laying out of bounds when he had the ball, so it'll stay with the Cardinal.
We just aren't putting a body on anybody.
And we're not going to the ball.
Yeah.
The ball's hitting the floor. You know, and I'm not a big body guy on rebounds, but I subscribe to the Tom Izzo theory of hit, find, fetch. Evans. Wilson down the lane. Daniels. Bed.
Oh, no foul? Come on now.
Turnover there, and then the same thing happened. I guess, balances out. Ball don't lie, and Josh Evans comes back. Big Luke back to Evans. And back to Moy, and they'll get set. Down the lane. Reverse, no. Wilson had knocked away. Oh. Layup was partially blocked, and here comes a 3-ball that is woefully short, and back comes Llanos. Nice job cutting Moy off and trapping him. Wilson helps out, gets it over to Evans. Josh Evans, one-hander up.
Yeah, just the right thing there.
He left his feet not intending to shoot that, though. Know what you want to do when you jump. Or at least have your eye on the rim and make up your mind. 22-8, though. It all worked out. Long there on a 3. Llanos, another rebound. He starts it up and gets it to Evans. He's got a gaggle over at the scorer's table for the Titans waiting to come in. There's another one-hander. No. Nobody there for Lorain. Moy with the miss. And back comes Cheney. Up top to Carter. Carter down the lane, scoops it up, and hits the wall. And apparently that was not touched, so it'll go over to Lorain. 5 Jenkins, 0 Killian, and 11 Everson return for Lorain. Coach Gabry and Coach Clark are sending them out in waves. There's the weave. Everson. Whoa. I was just going to remark, Bob, that one of the problems we've had with the weaves thus far this year is we haven't tried to turn the corner, and there it was.
Oh, it's travel.
Yes, it was. Long on the 3. Rebound down to Hunter. Shot up and in. 22-10. Titans by 12. 4:10 to go in the half. Killian calls for a ball screen, gets it, goes right back. 3-ball on the fade. Evans even knew what he wanted there, and he got it.
Well done. Picked and filled.
Yeah, the old...
Received reversal and stroked it.
Simpson's getting ready to come back in with 2 fouls. Carter and Evans locked up out by the half-court stripe. Killian comes up to trap. Then they got out of sorts. Oh!
Called a block.
He put the hand behind the head and called a block.
It's a good call. It's a block.
He called the foul on 5, Jenkins. And another shooting foul for the Cardinal. Titans by 15. 3:30 to go in the half. And Jerome Matthews at the line. He's got 2 throws. Here comes Joseph Simpson for Luke Wilson. Matthews has a 3-ball in the contest for his only points. You think
another?
Oh, he brought it down. Simpson.
There we go.
Killian. That was nice stop by Simpson, letting the traffic clear and then getting it to Killian. Oh! Avon surprised by that call, as I think he thought it was knocked away from him. Ball into Jarrell Carter and back to number 4, Ventrell Hunter. Carter. Killian annoying him.
Wow.
Shot, and that was a nice move by Hunter. He's got 4. Broke a long scoring drought.
Make the easy pass.
Reaching in there, the Titans got bailed out. Day Robinson with his first. It's a tough spot to inbound the ball because it's outside the arc, so the ball goes to the sideline. Now you got a little bit more room. Nice effort by Robinson. Now, if you're going to throw that lob, I think you might want to throw it to the 6'5" guy instead of the 5'6" guy. That'll do it. Job number one on any out-of-bounds plays, get the ball in bounds.
Oh, I didn't see that.
No, I think
I saw a drag dribble. I did not see it.
That was a heck of a move right there.
Oh, come on now. We're going to get a little trap here.
No, I don't think. Oh, we had a chance there, though.
Yeah. Well, it was a pretty good back cut, just fumbled the basketball.
Pass was a little low. Here comes instant offense. Julian Daniels, who lit it up for 11 in the first quarter, comes back, replacing Josh Evans, who goes to the bench with 5.
Daniels is a 6-footer.
Looks a little bit longer than that, doesn't he? The elevator screen to the... That's a whack. 13.
Now, Jay, we were at 20 at the quarter. We've only scored 5 points this quarter.
Correct.
No, of course, Shaw's only.
We've only given up 4. So we are winning the quarter, and that's got to be a shooting foul. And with the way Shaw has shot free throws, I'd much rather have him shooting a foul shot than taking it out of bounds. This will be Jerome Matthews, 0-2 thus far at the line. That one looks a little short again. Into the Shaw lineup comes number 5, Augusto, and for Lorain, Devon Williams enters for the first time.
Daniels out?
Daniels out. Second shot up and good. 2 of 9 now for Shaw from the line. That was, I think, a travel. Instead, it was bounced out of bounds. Williams got it.
Turnovers have been a problem, Jay.
Yeah.
We're forcing.
You know what? Shaw
forcing the basketball.
Shaw is matching up, trying to trap the first pass, and we are trying to penetrate, and then they're coming off to trap that. Tipped up off the backboard, up and
another offensive rebound.
Well, I would call that just tough break. Matthews with 5. Down the lane, scoop up and in, and that's Jenkins with his third basket, 27-15. The lead is right where it was at the half, or at the quarter. Down the lane, running in. Oh, that's going to be 3.
Yeah.
On the big dog. Joseph Simpson picks up his third. That's going to get Janos back up off the bench. Janos looks long. What do they list him at?
Janos is listed at 6'1". You know, our JV team has pretty good overall size. You know,
not bad.
Down on the floor during warm-ups, and they look pretty good.
So 1-1 for Shaw. Matthews back. He is 1 for 4 at the line. 6 points in the contest to lead the Cardinal. First shot up and good. He's hot. That's 2 in a row.
Well, he doesn't have bad stroke. He's squared up to the basket. His elbow's in. Decent release on the basketball. He has some lift. Yeah.
Second shot up and in. That's 3 in a row. 3 of 6 now after he missed the first 3. He's hit the last 3. 27-17, as close as Shaw's been since the first quarter. Penetration, and then a fadeaway shot, and there's just nobody home to rebound. It's 1-on-5. We haven't made a pass in how many possessions, Bob? Drop step hook, and just like that, Augusto has it down to 8.
We
are standing around.
Don't stand, move, reverse the basketball,
There's
attack
a steal.
closeouts.
And shot up, no. Rebounds, Titans get a break. Williams comes down with it.
Make the easy
20
pass.
seconds. Oh, you missed a layup there. That one is way off. Rebound up by Williams and rolls in.
Okay, down to 9
Situation
seconds.
basketball, though, we took a long 3 with 15 seconds to go.
Right. Down to 4 seconds. Don't fall.
Up. And that'll do it. We have played 2 quarters. 29 for the Titans, 19 for the Cardinals.
Shaw wins that quarter by 2, Jay.
Yes, they do. We'll be back with more after this timeout.
It's not just the ships, the armor, or the aircraft. It's something more. It's the will to fight and determination to win, found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won. We make Marines who overpower the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at Marines.com.
What do you wish for? A nice life? Nice things? Or do you wish for something more? A sense of purpose? Do you wish to discover a cure? To write code that cracks an unsolvable question? To further our exploration into space? Or to invent something that changes everything right here on Earth? Well, if that's your wish, make yourself ready. Because when you look back, you'll see that you didn't just make wishes, you realized them.
Back here at Lorain High, getting set to start the second half. Athletic Director Brian Corey, filling in as the ball boy, will give them a game ball and wheel the rest away.
Jay, we have to run more offense.
Right.
We have not forced Shaw to play any defense whatsoever.
Not since early in the first quarter. And
it's one pass and an individual move, or it's one pass and a shot.
And I know the premise of the open four or open five, but you've got to have some movement.
You have to have movement.
And you know, if you're covered, the back cuts aren't there, and you get a back cut, then you can get a fill, and you can get the defense moving. And the other thing I think we need to do more of at every level of the program is on-ball screening. Avon Killian will start with the ball.
He just got away with the travel.
Yes, he did. Up top to Josh Evans.
A different set, 1-4 across the line.
Yep. Oh, and we're doing a lot of reaching. Simpson had trouble and then got tied up. And when the whistle ends, it'll be Shaw's basketball.
Well, with movement, first open man, make the easy pass, and you'll have an offense, and then move the ball from one side of the floor to the other and attack closeouts, and good things happen.
That was an easy diagonal.
Not picking up.
And Matthews has 10 points, double figures. There's a whistle and
that's
a quick
what that timeout is all about, Jay.
Yes, it is.
We weren't picked up.
All I looked for was to see if somebody had stepped in bounds after the basket, that I knew what the whistle was.
That's a good timeout.
Bob, what do you got for me?
I have the safety motto: if you see something, say something. Share safety concerns with any school employee or adult. Call Safe for Schools at 844-723-3764. And probably the best thing to do is to call Lorain Police Tip Line. Lorain Police Tip Line, 440-204-2555. 440-204-2555. If you see something, say something.
Call or text.
Okay, here we go. We're going to get a little trapping action.
1-2-2 look here. Avon Killian gets it ahead to Joseph Simpson. Wham! With two hands.
You don't see many of those at the JV level.
The drop step and two-hander.
He was working on that in the pregame.
Yep. Okay, we got to get more help on the penetration. Simpson tied up again as he brought it down, but the baseline penetration, Simpson came over to help, and the guards got to sink to the level of the ball and get in the paint and take that pass away. Crowd late filing in from halftime. Another long pass from Killian. Up for Simpson. Again, up off the glass, and he got whacked in the act.
Don't see many dunks, Jay, at the JV level. Well, he was working on post moves with Coach McCall prior to warm-ups, and looked really good, I thought. A couple times he just stepped and did what he did right there.
That was a heck of a pass from Killian.
That was.
Three-quarter court. Simpson?
That shot's nice terrible either, Jay. That is not a terrible shot. I mean, that is a very good shot.
Yep. I'm looking forward to seeing what Joseph Simpson can develop into the next 2 years. Because we could have some size with him.
He's a junior.
We could have some size with him and Caden Thomas, looking ahead to next year.
He is a junior.
Yep. Knocked two down there. 4 in the quarter, 6 in the game for Joseph.
We're playing some zone here.
Yes, we are. Extending it a little bit. That is Evans out there against Cheney. Killian's there with Carter. Shaw was a little bit bum-fuddled there for a minute. And they're standing around. This is back to Cheney. Whistle. And he got fouled on the way up.
Well, if Shaw insists on keeping the ball on one side of the floor, they are going to get nothing. You must reverse the basketball against the zone. That is number one.
Again, we've got to get to the midline if they're going to do that. Cheney with 2 throws. 0-2 in the first half, had a basket for 2. First one looks good and is. So Shaw, coming on a little bit from the foul line, has now hit 4 in a row after a 2-9 start. Second shot up and true as well. 33-23, the lead is 10. What it was at the half. Titans led by 12 at the end of 1. Shaw got it down to 7 in the second quarter.
Here's your high ball screen, Jim.
Yep.
Step through.
And tie up. You can't step through with the ball tight to your body. Oh, did he call a foul? He did call a foul. It even got whacked in the nose. I think that's the reason for the season there. Day-Day Robinson, number 10, apparently, with the foul. He's saying I had all ball. You're not going to get Avon Killian out of the game for something like getting hit in the nose, I'll tell you that. Joseph Simpson.
No.
Just left the pass short. Now don't foul. Tipped up, no.
Jump
up
hook.
Over. Nice move there.
No jump hook.
Number 5, Augusto in the book again with 4.
Lead down to 8.
Evans skips it. 3 ball.
Oh!
Through. That's your boy, Julian Daniels, with his 4th 3. He's got 14, and the lead's back to 11. 2 for you, 3 for me is a winning. Then we fell asleep on the coverage. Timeout, Shaw. They did us a favor as Augusto with 6 cuts the lead to 9. That's an interesting timeout right there. changes for Lorain. I see Janos coming in. Bob, what do you got for us?
We believe Lorain City Schools.
We're
growing. Join our team. Open positions can be found under announcements. Open positions can be found under announcements on the home page of our website, which is lorainsschools.org/HR. So that's pretty good. Hiring. Open positions can be found under announcements on the lorainsschools.org/HR, human resources.
Even if you don't want to work
pretty good.
every day, we're looking for substitutes in just about every position, from cleaners, custodians, teachers, support staff. Lots of options available as we try to fill available positions. Avon Killian will walk it up. They are on Daniels. There's a kid leaning on him at half court.
I see it.
Killian goes around him. Sets a ball screen. They try to throw it in. You've got to step to the ball, my friend. Running one-hander. Simpson tried to get it to Killian. It was batted away. Then they hit Simpson. Then they hit Simpson in the legs. Oh, an open gym is broken out, Bob.
Make the easy pass.
Everson stepped on the sidelines. It'll go back to Shaw. Please, if you have young children, do not let them watch the last 30 seconds of this ball game.
Well, we're up by 9. A little over 4 minutes remaining.
Penetration. Got to do a better job squaring up. You let him down the lane, and then look what happens. It's a free one. Jarrell Carter with his first 2, and the lead's back down to 7.
Rebounding again.
Yep. And started with penetration as well. Penetration changes responsibilities.
It sure does. It breaks your entire rebounding schematic down. It throws it out the window.
And if you're not square, that one foul was on number 10 again, Day-Day Robinson with his 3rd.
Okay, Killian's just got to start an offense. Don't force the basketball here.
Luke Wilson, number 33. Number 1, Josh Evans in for Avon Killian and Joseph Simpson. Everson, don't put the ball over your head.
Oh, dangerous there.
Yep. Everson went down hard. He's going to get 2 throws.
Fouled up around the
foul was
shoulders.
Number 1, Jarrell Carter.
Okay, let's see Everson's stroke here, Jay, because he's really shot it from the 3.
I believe.
Is that 4 threes or 3?
No, that's not Everson. That is
I'm
Daniels.
sorry. Okay, that's Daniels. I'm sorry. My fault.
That's a nice stroke, though. We've had Everson, 3 generations of Eversons in the program since the opening of Admiral King.
Is that a relationship?
I believe
to Thomas?
so.
Thomas was a heck of a guard back in the 80s. Really quicker than quick.
Then we had Travis. Second shot, front rim, no. Big Luke, back up, no. Back comes Shaw. Nobody recovering. You know what I don't like about the zone? Nobody's matched up with anybody coming back.
You're absolutely correct.
We're going to spots, and we're leaving guys open.
That's absolutely correct.
Little drama there on the.
I see it.
Down the lane again.
Oh, no.
Well, I don't know that was planned, but once you give up penetration and it's down to 6, Titans with a penetrating move. Nice move by Xavier Everson, and he's got 3 quick ones. Back to 8. Another open man. Wilson, Evans, contact, block. Foul is on 3, Matthews. I believe that's his first, 4th on the team. 3 minutes to 5th on the team, excuse me. You know, Bob, every gym in the country, I know you want to get as many seats in as possible, but having the aisle right there on the sidelines seems dangerous, both for fans and players.
I agree.
You know, you got 6 feet on the other side because the benches are over there, but on the near side, as that whole thing was going on, there was a mom and a young baby walking by there, and it scares me.
Yeah. But Jay, on the preceding sequence, we weren't back defensively ready to play again.
Well, and even if we're back, we're just running to spots. We're not funneling and fanning. You know, you're not in a zone until all 5 are back in position. And if you're supposed to be the C man and you're on the E side, that's too bad. You're going to have to stay for a position. Got to take the most dangerous. There's a blocking foul. Let's see.
Not on the shot. Count it.
I don't know.
It's getting counted.
Oh, he did count it.
Yep.
He waved it off and then counted it.
He's counting it emphatically now.
Who was it? That's Everson again, isn't it?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he didn't count it. He called it on the
ground.
That's
I
why.
see.
It was, yes, on the floor.
Inbound to Everson. Up top, Evans. Everson, 3-ball. Nope. Daniels. Another 3-ball from Janos. No. Wilson.
Luke.
Big Luke up and in. And the bleed's back to 10.
Is Luke of the Wilson family?
Yes, that's Seth's younger brother.
All right.
And if you have seen any pictures of young Donovan, you would recognize that. Now they're matched up again. Or are they? At least
we're
still
in the
zone. Wilson stood his ground there and then rebounded with 1:40 to go. Down the lane, Everson. You got to learn to use the left, my man, instead of the backhand.
A lot of holes in that zone.
You know, Bob, through the wonders of technology, Janos, good decision, peeling it off. Evans, because every game is taped and on the internet instantaneously with huddle and everything else. Nice give and go and a whack. That'll send Daniels to the line for 2 throws. He passing a cut right there. There's so much teaching that can be going on with every tape. Back in the day, we didn't have the availability of getting a JV game on tape or a freshman game.
So much.
But the eye in the sky doesn't lie. And that little machine over there on the wall tapes every game.
The pros rely on it for good reason.
Going to be a substitution. Jenkins is going to be come back. Ooh, Daniels missed that one. Here we go. Glenn Jenkins for Lorain, number 5. He started the game. He's in for Wilson. 12 Logan and 13 Ware in for Shaw. Daniels had 11 all in the first half. Now he had a 3 this quarter and then
timeout.
Made a free throw.
Lorain
Timeout Lorain. Yeah. So, Bob, while we do that, what do you got for me?
Well, Lorain schools again.
Okay.
Sign up for text notifications. Text Y or yes to 67587. And School Messenger will send you updates from any building. That's text Y or yes, YES to 67587. And School Messenger will send an update to you from any building you selected in the final forms.
And the nice thing about that is you get reminders for conferences and concerts and that. And then you also get the district reminders that go out if there's a calamity day or something like that. So, yeah, it's technology is just changed the world we live in so much. Llanos on the front of the pressure there. A lot of length there. Whistling, knocked to the ground. I think they were okay until they bumped him down.
Only the second foul.
Josh Evans gets that one. It's going to be out of bounds on the side. Would you call Josh Evans' hairstyle a flat top number one?
I'm going to have to check it out. Yeah.
Not in the old sense.
Yeah, I would. Not in the old sense, though.
I better shoot it because I'm going to get 3 seconds called, and Alonzo Ware with the jump hook. 42-33, Titans by 9. Evans, we're 30 seconds in the quarter. Let's see if the Titans can play for one.
They're trying to hold it.
Daniels.
Oh, no, they aren't.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know about that.
As we talked about, whistle ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go to Shaw, whether they knew it or not, because I question again. That's into 2 quarters, Bob. I think we've taken shots way too early, and 18-7 left.
Couldn't agree more. The Lorain High coaching staff agrees with us also.
But now you got to play defense, and
now they score. That's 2 points.
That's 2 points that they should have had a chance to. They'll get the ball coming out.
3.
There's another turnover. Good if it goes.
Oh, that looked good.
Wow.
7-point game, Jay.
Yeah.
We were up by 12 at the end of 1.
Gave up 16 that quarter. Outscored 16-13, 42-35. Lorain, but decision making, Bob. Let's take a break and we'll be back after this timeout.
Every one of us starts out as a wide-eyed recruit, myself included. If I could go back, I'd tell that kid, get ready. You're going to serve alongside some amazing people. They're going to become like family to you. And together, you'll see and do things that will help change the world. That'll change you. One day, you're going to look up and be a better you. And this nation will be better for it too. I'm General Dave Goldfein. Come join us. Your nation is waiting.
Back here at Lorain High, set to start the 4th quarter. Shaw with the ball, and they've got the lead as close as they've been since early in the 1st quarter, Bob.
We went to the zone. The zone didn't help. Now we're playing man back to how we started the game, and I look for things to improve.
Well, there's a
just like
knock
that.
Away right there, taken away by Jenkins. Good decision. Down the middle, kicked out, 3 ball.
Oh,
rebound the ball, son.
Basket right here, and they're right back in it.
They're right back in it anyhow, Bob.
Nice
reverse
move.
And score. Z. Cheney, he's got 8.5, 10 for the game, and it's a 5-point game. That's 2 possessions in coach speak. 1 3 ball, no air ball. Back comes Shaw with his
We're shooting him back in the game, Jay.
We are.
Three-point game. My.
And we can't say it was their defense because we haven't made them play any. Killian down into, and part of it, Killian scoops it up off the hands of.
Yeah, it's off Lorain High, according to, but no, we're going to get a break.
It was off Lorain High.
We're going to get
Daniels
a break here.
back in for Evans. 42-39. Titans haven't scored in quite a while. Since Wilson's stick back, I believe. Jenkins, near corner. Pass the ball. Down low, back out.
Wow.
Killian, good hustle, runs that one down, tapped it away. tipped away from Killian, and they're going to have an easy one. No foul, son.
Blocked.
Blocked, but we didn't get back. Yep, foul. Daniels is going to get the foul.
Is that Everson on the block?
That was Everson. Was great. We talked about his springs early, and it was great effort, but his teammates kind of let him down, not rebound. Day Robinson will go to the line, 1 out of 2.
Well, I want to remind everybody, we were up 20-8 after 1.
Right.
It's now a 3-point game.
And Day Robinson, 1 of 2 at the line for his only point of the game. First one up, long. Substitute for Lorain, Killian out, Davion Moy in. Second shot on the way, got it, and wow, just like that, it's a 2-point game.
Need some movement.
Moy down the lane, throws up a wild one. Rebounded by Daniels in the corner. He's trapped it. He needed to use a timeout, and they did. The coach got one. Buzz, what do you got for me?
Lorain City Schools again.
That's good. I like them.
Did you know that EMAs are online? Final Forms allows you to easily update contact information as needed. Forms are available at loraineschools.org/final forms. That's EMAs are online, and you can find them at Final Forms. And the forms are available again at loraineschools.org/final forms. If you need help, call the Final Forms hotline, 440-830-4024. 440-830-4024. That is the Final Forms hotline.
The reason that's so important is that's where the emergency contact information is stored. Buzz, if you need to get a hold of a child or if you need to get him out of school for some reason, and your name's not on that list, you're not going to be approved to pick him up. Titans are going to inbound the ball in the deep offensive corner on the side. Number 5, Jenkins is going to trigger. Let's see if they can roll the big guy to the hoop. I think I'd have put 13 on the block and had a back pick.
Let's see. We're gonna have we might have trouble getting the ball in.
Oh,
here.
that's why I said I think I'd have put 13 on the block and back picked.
Not only is it the toughest spot, but it doesn't look like we're set up to do much.
I don't know what we're going to try and do here.
We're going to try to lob it over the defense, which is what we've been doing on the under the basket out of bounds plays, and that's kind of shaky. Here we go.
Oh, and we
there
did. We lobbed it over the defense.
Yep.
Cheney lays it up, and we're tied, aren't we?
High score. My
Titans have given it all back.
Killian's about to come back in.
Yep. Well, they're a different team with him on the court most of the time. Just way too much 1-on-5.
Absolutely.
I'm not picking on anybody. I'm picking on everybody.
There are easy baskets to be had if you force Shaw to play defense. There's no doubt in my mind.
And that's what Shaw is saying about Lorain right now. Down the middle, almost knocked away. Back up top. Shot, no. Again, the ball hits the floor.
That's
going to be
ball.
icing. Over and back, and it'll go to the Titans. Avon Killian back, replacing Moy.
Okay, now what Killian has to do is don't force the basketball. Don't take it into the paint and pick it up. You're taking it one dribble too far. Start an offense, make the easy pass, first open man, and play.
Back court to Killian, 3:56 to go, tied at 42. Shaw has climbed all the way back. Whistle. I think they got a break. 14. The foul is on Graves. I think they must have bumped him just before the hook.
We're going to the line.
We are going to the line.
And Killian's a good free throw shooter.
Killian has 3 points on a and one in the first half. 3:50 to go. These are immense. When you're having trouble scoring in the half court, the way to do it is the free ones.
It's a big one right here.
Yo! Simpson back up.
Oh,
no. Again,
yes.
Got it. Big Joseph Simpson, 6 in the half, 8 in the game. Puts the Titans back on top. The annoyer.
He gets after you.
Oh, beat to spot. We got break there. Better run that down. Again, the rebound hit the floor, though.
Somebody
We're just
better
not looking for the ball.
Come back to the ball.
There it is. Oh, and he put it on the floor without looking. The foul is on 11 from Shaw. It's going to be 1-1 again. LaShawn Clark gets the foul, just not giving Everson time to turn around. You got to give him space to turn. And he turned while dribbling instead of turning and then seeing what's what. Zaven Everson to the line. Last 1-1 for Lorain. These are huge with 3:20 to go. First one up.
Yes.
Yep, got it. Now, whatever it is, know where your man is.
Yeah. Jay, that stick back by Simpson on the last
Oh,
free
it's
throw.
huge.
Huge. Oh.
Simpson got a hand on it again, and then Everson had it and lost it. He's spitting blood as he runs back.
Don't reach.
Wild fadeaway, had a chance. Nice rebound by Jenkins. Simpson is, or Everson is bleeding.
He's bleeding. The officials have to see that. I would hope. Maybe he's not.
I'm seeing that there's blood on his jersey.
Right,
Whistle timeout, and they finally have caught it.
Well, with 2:48 left, we're going to four corners, Jay. I don't know. That could be a turnover waiting to happen.
Here comes
You're certainly not going to hold
Josh Evans in for Everson as Everson goes to rinse his mouth out.
Watch, we're going to go to a four corners.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I don't mind as long as Killian's got the ball. I think he can turn the corner on anybody out there.
Well, I'm worried about long, flat passes.
Aside, get it out of the corner, Avon.
Yeah, watch. Here it is.
Spread them out. Ball screen.
Okay.
Knight, ooh, catch the ball with two hands.
Yep. It was there.
Oh, nice headman pass there. But good recovery for the Titans. 3 ball. Ooh, just glass. But again, the ball hits the floor. We have got to, Bob, and the reason I am saying that is that means you're not getting the ball, seeing the ball come off the glass.
Yeah.
We'll go the other way, and we're going to be shooting 2. And I don't know who it is. I think it's going to be Jenkins. That's the, no, yep, it is Glenn Jenkins. That's the 4th team foul, or 10th team foul, rather.
Shaw has taken some really low percentage shots, Jay, once they tied the score at 42.
We have too. I mean,
They have really taken some wild ones.
Well, you know, this is a thing, Bob. You just have to learn to play in these games. That's why it's a process. First shot up.
That's a good stroke.
Yes, it is. Jenkins with 8.
Jenkins.
6 in the first half, or 7. First point of the second half.
5'10", sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
Good stroke.
Started the game strong. I think he had the first 4. That's a nice stroke.
Yeah, it is.
8 for Jenkins. The lead's back to 5, which is 2 possessions. And the Titans, only with 3 team fouls, can afford to be aggressively. Were we in a zone?
I didn't see, but I know
Timeout, Shaw, Bob.
Timeout, which gives us a chance.
Yes,
Come watch our Titans compete. Lorain City Schools residents 65 and older can receive free season sports passes. This pass can be used at all home sporting events. So if you are 65 or older, you can receive a free season sports pass. Come to all the games. Wow.
Yep.
For more information, call 440-830-4008. What a deal.
That is the athletic director's office.
And that's Brian Corey, one of my fishing buddies.
And he does a great job at that job.
He does.
Shaw back on the court now, waiting for the Titans. And they are long to the huddle, using the entire time.
I hope they aren't playing a zone, Jay, because there were just so many holes in that zone, and then you've got rebounding issues. Let's see.
Well, I think they
are.
We
are. We're back into a 2-3 zone. There were a bunch of holes in this thing. Trapping.
Well, at least, open 3, rebounded by Shaw, and there is the issue.
That has been
win or lose. Shaw is going to win the boards. I know that. Down the lane, forcing one up.
Oh my!
Getting it to go, and it's been his half. That's Cheney. 14 in the half, and back comes Shaw again. All the way down, missed it. Nice challenge without fouling.
Killian's just tripped on his own. That was not a foul.
I think it was the line. There he turns the corner, gets it back to Evans. 3-point game with 80 seconds to go. Killian.
Now watch out for a 5-second
Well, he
call
backed
here.
off him. Evans.
But a little high triangle.
Julian Daniels. You got to be careful of the flat pass, Bob.
Absolutely.
Curl to the ball, fellas. Down the lane, passing off to Joseph Simpson. Whistle. They call the charge.
Offensive foul.
Oh, my.
Jay, I thought that was a decent call. I did. It happened.
Oh, my.
59.1 left. 3-point lead.
1 possession game
for Lorain High.
Graves back in, replacing Matthews for Shaw. Matthews has 10 points. Graves has yet to score. Now we've got a shoe.
One of the differences, Jay, was at the start of the game in the first quarter, we scored off of our full court pressure, and then we kind of abandoned it.
Yep. Yeah, that gave us the lead.
We had a 20-point quarter.
And have 47 for total. Shot up, out of bounds. Going to be blocked. It's going to stay with. Now, Simpson's walking to the other end.
You better get aware. Hurry up. Get in there.
There's somebody at the scorer's table. Are they trying to get Everson in or not? I think they want him for offense, not for defense. Evans on the D. Down the lane, running one-hander.
Oh. Foul?
Yeah. Finally.
2 shots.
And that's going to take Jenkins to the line, and he just hit a couple. Foul is on Day Robinson. That's at least 4. In fact,
somebody call technical or something here, Jay?
No.
What's going on?
I think they've got a sub. I think it's a 5. I think that's his 5th foul. Yep. I try to get the official signals, but they're on an angle. So that's it for number 10, Day Robinson, who finishes with 2 points. A free throw in each half, 2 of 4. Now, Jenkins is at the line, and I don't like the fact that he's been standing there. But other than that, I like his stroke from the last time he hit a couple of pressure-packed ones.
I do, too.
And he's got 2 throws. First one is
nice stroke.
Substitute now, we get Everson for Daniels. .5. It's going to be a two-possession game.
What a nice stroke.
That was as calm as could be. 10 on and 6 in the first half and 4 free three throws. And the annoyer. Scoreboard, fellas. We didn't need shots. You're going to get free throws. 3 ball. Oh, Killian got a block on that.
Down to 14 seconds.
Oh, yeah. This one belongs to Lorain, I think. It's a block. It's out of bounds. It's only the 5th team foul, I believe. Substitute is Julian Daniels, for Joseph Simpson.
11.7 remaining, 5-point lead.
I kind of liked Simpson's free throw stroke.
Got a foul to give.
Yep. Three ball. Ooh.
2 seconds.
That'll do it. And this one belongs to Lorain.
Wow. Kind of a fun game, though.
Sure was.
Yeah, Lorain High got off to the great start. In large part due to their full court pressure. Scored 20, but only scored 29 for the remaining 3 quarters. But nevertheless, entertaining game.
It was very entertaining,
Lots of
Bob.
fun. Jay, I see, number one, everybody that went to the line for Lorain High had a very nice free throw stroke. Everybody,
yes,
without exception. I saw a whole bunch of guys, and I don't want to name names, who I think can play at the next level.
I agree.
I saw some skill out there. I saw some real skill, offensive skill level, and decent size.
Buzz, we're going to run through the scoring for Lorain on quarters of 20, 10, 13, and 7. For 49, it was Avon Killian with a 3-point play in the first half for 3. Davin Williams and Luke Wilson and Xavion Everson all had 2. 5 points for Josh Evans. 8 points for Joseph Simpson, including a very impressive drop-step dunk.
Yes.
Glenn Jenkins with 10, including 4 of 4 at the line down the stretch. And with leading everybody was Julian Daniels with 4 3-pointers and 15 points. Yeah. A very entertaining game, Bob. We're going to step away. For Joe Bach, for my friend Bob Braskich, this is Jay Ferguson reminding you all it is a great time to be a Titan.
abide by high standards of conduct, competition, and relations with member schools. Yes, this is a friendly rivals while playing this. All attendants are reminded that proper sporting behavior is expected at all times. The officials assigned to this game have been selected and assigned according to procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and Lake Erie Conference. The game officials for tonight are William Cron, Keith Walker, and Bill Bunker. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in the nation of drink and enjoy free range life and water. With that, we ask that you honor America and all those who have served and sacrificed to make our country a better place. At this time, I ask that you please stand for the playing of our national anthem and the presentation of the colors by the Lorain High Army Junior ROTC Cadet Color Guard. Tonight's color guard consists of Cadet Private Jasmine Rivera, Cadet Private Cameron Curry, Cadet Private Anthony Rivera, and Cadet Private Karina Ortiz. Thank you.
Good evening and welcome to Lorain High School. Jay Ferguson, Bob Raskich, and Joe Bach here to bring you the varsity contest between the Cardinal of Shaw High School and... Okay, let's see.
Lorain High Titans.
Yes. I'm just checking rosters. I got... Okay.
Well, Jay, they come in at 1-3. They won their first game of the year
against
Cuyahoga Valley Christian, and the final was 23-20. And I double-checked that, 23 points. Then they lost their last three to Benedictine, Warrensville, and Mayfield. And in those three, they're only averaging 50 a game.
Okay.
So it's not a high-scoring bunch. Although, if you look at their roster, they have great size. They've got 5 guys taller than 6'4", and their best player is Wayne Chappell, who they have listed at 6'6", who leads them in every offensive and defensive category. Wayne Chappell, I believe he'll be number 10. They have him listed at 6'6". And again, 5 players 6'4" or better. Pretty good size. And of course, against Shaw, number 1, you have to get back on defense because they want to make it a track meet. You're going to have to rebound, and we're outsized significantly here. And then the next thing is in half court, you have to force them to go through the heart of your defense. You have to keep your head on the basketball, not get beat off the dribble. They will get frustrated and take bad shots. We've seen it year after year.
Bob, the Titans 2-1 on the season, and I've seen 2 of the 3 games. I did not make it to Bedford, but I was at Cleveland Central Catholic where they won in overtime on Tuesday night. And rebounding is a problem for this bunch.
Well,
so strength versus weakness.
Yeah, we're going to have to rebound the basketball. There's no doubt about it.
Tuesday night, the Titans really struggled against the press in the fourth quarter as Central Catholic was coming back. And I'm going to tell you that the player of the game Tuesday night was number 0, DJ Pettis, who had, I'm sure, a varsity career high 15 points, made some big shots down the stretch. They get some help back today as Jaden Guerra Howard has returned. And I did not look on the bench to see if Anthony Lorenzo is in. He's not in uniform. So he had a concussion in the first game. He's not cleared yet.
Number 10 is Chappell. He's jumping center.
Against Micah Kimbrough.
He is 6'6", or 6'5" at least.
Micah Kimbrough can really get up, but I would expect Shaw to control this tip. And it is. It's Tylen King, number 1, and number 11, Andrew Spinks are the guards. Titans in man-to-man. There's Chappell out with Micah Kimbrough on him. This is Pettis on King. Down the lane, partially blocked. And
out of bounds.
Tough break there as Kimbrough had the ball as he was falling and landed with a shoulder out of bounds.
Number 10, Chappell, not only leads them in all offensive categories, he leads them in steals and block
5
shots.
seconds. Nice job by the Titans. And it'll go over. Bob, I hope that Tuesday was a learning experience for the Titans as they had trouble against the pressure, gave a 10-point lead back, and then tied the game up and won it in overtime, and showed some poise in the overtime after the problems that they had in regulation. This is Pettis.
Open
2 is Ike Rouser. 23, Ruiz. Christian Ruiz, if you remember him last year, he's a totally different player.
Really?
Well, number 1, he dropped some weight and committed to the weight room. Rouser, the best outside shooter, has 3. And Christian, if you look at Christian Ruiz, he doesn't even look like the same kid.
Doesn't.
And you know, it's funny, Bob, I was in an open gym, and he came over, he said, aren't you going to say hello? And I said, that depends, who are you? And he said, man, Ferg, I'm Christian.
That's funny, Jay.
Well, I didn't. Ike Rouser with the board and pushes it ahead, gives it to Asaya. Looks like a 2-3 zone. No, it's a man-to-man. Pettis, Killian.
Pass, cut, and fill, Jay.
Yep.
I like
Ruiz.
It. I like it.
Kimbrough. I'm not a fan, but that's that's the difference. I just think it puts you at a disadvantage right there on the board. That was your post player making the entry pass on the cut.
Nothing, no offense develops skill as well.
But that's varsity level. This is Pettis, nice steal, whacked in the act.
No, I see what you're saying about an open 5, Jay. I'm thinking, I'm an old freshman coach.
Right, and I understand. I understand the good and the bad of both.
And skill development of having everybody play facing the basket, I think, is a big plus. And you can't stand. You have to move.
I'd go back to something that, that famous basketball coach George Orwell once said.
Okay.
All pigs are created equal, but some are more equal than others. And you get to a point where you've just got, you've got some guys that need to be going block to block and things like that.
We don't have any of those guys on our roster.
Off of Ruiz and out of bounds, it'll stay with the Titans.
I mean, if you've got an aircraft carrier who's 6'8", that's a different story. But
I also think that if
one in white.
3 ball again, Rouser, no. Kimbrough got a tip and controlled by your guy. That's Chappell. Picked up by King, and the Cardinals will come back 4-0. Titans.
Stack. Let's see what they do.
Pettis with another deflection.
Ouch.
Stick back. Samo Davis with the first 2 for Shaw. Ruiz, Rouser, Kimbrough. Kimbrough reverses down the lane. Lost it, and back comes Shaw.
Jay, Shaw looks more under control to me than, Shaw's teams of late.
There's a block and a foul on the way up. It's going to send Chappell to the line. Well, Bob, when they came out, foul is Kimbrough, number 11, his first. When they came out in that double stack and walked it up, I had flashbacks. I mean, that is about as controlled a half-court set as you can get.
In their 3 losses to Benedictine, that was a 9-point loss. Then just a 5-point loss to Warrensville, who is usually decent. And then Mayfield's been good lately the last few years. It was only a 4-point loss.
What was the Mayfield score?
57-53.
Oh, okay. 1 of 2 for Chappell, and it's 4-3. Ruiz will walk it ahead. I'll wait for him at half court. Pettis. Asaya Killian going to throw 3. Going to get 3. Splash 3 for Asaya, and he's in the books. This is King against Pettis. Pettis got a hand again. That's 3 deflections in the last 3 trips for DJ Pettis. Asaya. DJ. Micah Kimbrough at the top. Rouser, Ike Rouser. Pettis back cuts. Shaw steps up the heat. Asaya will take it out the volleyball line and give it to Kimbrough.
Stronger cuts, fellas.
Chappell is guarding Killian.
Yeah.
3 ball again. No. Had a couple guys underneath that time. Ruiz with a tough rebound. DJ Pettis. Ike Rouser fakes it. Brings it back. Good decision making by this group.
Very good.
Kimbrough had it knocked away on the baseline. Got a little bit of a break there, as I think he was too deep to do anything with it. Shift substitutions. Jaden Guerra Howard and Savon Brown. Replace Micah Kimbrough and Ike Rouser. Titans lose a lot of size with Kimbrough out. Killian, 3. Well,
jump
whistle.
ball. Jump ball. Come on.
Are they going to call a foul on? They called the foul on Ruiz, and it was, I'm going to say, a good call, but a late call.
Oh, he
went over his back to get the board. What's that, Bob?
You're right. Ruiz does look different.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a man now. I hate to sound like I'm sweating him, but I saw him at open gym with his shirt off, and I totally was impressed.
Nice defense.
Forced shot there. Yeah, they're very under control. Titans didn't swat. Guerra Howard there had a hand to the back. Samo Davis. Substitutes for Shaw, number 2, Bush, number 15, Graham.
Number 15, Graham, he's 6'5".
So they get a little bit bigger.
Yeah, they've got 6. I don't think Chappell's 6'6". I think he's 6'4" and a half, 6'5". But they've got 2 of those out there on the floor.
And a 6'2".
Yeah, and
they're going to switch to the zone. Pettis. Now this is a team that we've had some teams in the past that didn't shoot it well, and you almost flinched when they went to a zone. This is not one of those teams. I think one of the strengths of this team is shooting. Nice move there. Ruiz went for it, knocked away from Brown.
It's Lorain's ball.
It'll stay with the Titans. Bob, I'm going to ask you a question here. On any out-of-bounds play, who's the most important guy?
The guy taking it out.
Absolutely.
There's no doubt about that.
Dennis Pett, right there, seeing that. That was not part of the play. And if DJ had gone right up, nice job by Ruiz not fouling. But the Titans gave up an offensive board, and then Killian gets a steal and gives it back. Back comes Shaw. Into the corner, 3, no. Killian. Down court for Pettis. Up with the left. DJ with a basket and 3.
Used his body to...
And used the left hand, young players.
Exactly. Used his body to fend off the defender.
If he'd have tried to shoot that with the right, it would have got blocked.
Open 5 here.
Yep.
With 2 minutes left in the quarter.
And it's interesting that they went to this when they got bigger.
Pass, cut, and fill is what they're doing.
Just jump to the ball and take away that cut. Because this does not look like they're going to shoot you out of it. Killian, he protects with the body and knocks it down. 5 for Asai, and it's 11-3.
My. I'm shocked, Jay, at the start, because I think Shaw is much more under control than I've seen them in the past.
I'm just not sure they're playing to their strength. Killian with another rebound. Down court, too tall for Savon Brown, who ran the 4 spot right down the middle of the court like you coached it, right? Caden Thomas, Titans get a little bit bigger. Ruiz gets a blow.
Thomas at 6'4".
At least. And he has had some moments where he looks like he's going to be all world.
So what are we doing
Titans on a 1-3-1, it looks like. 1-2-2. Shaw didn't figure it out, and they get an open look. And Pettis gets a backside board. They have done a great job thus far on the backside rebound. Gara Howard into the lane. Thomas with a nice solid post up. Jump hook.
Yes! My! 13-3.
That's coached right there. That's coaching. Somebody took some time to work with that young man on the footwork and the proper way to shoot it. I'm going to credit the staff for an assist on that one. Down the lane, off the hands and to a cheerleader. It'll be Lorain again with 40.2.
Well, up by 10 here. It'll be interesting to see.
One of the things we've got to do is have 2 guys to get the ball inbound. That's kind of a rule. Brown gets it into Gara Howard.
Well, they're going to play a zone, so I assume you could hold it if you want to hold it for 40, for 35. And in the quarter.
Yeah, they are. They're going to try and hold it. Gara Howard dribbling in the center circle, and nobody's within 15 feet of him. Titans are happy playing for 1, and now Shaw's going to come out a little bit. Pettis, Gara Howard, Killian. Okay, Killian. Under pressure, pivots, gets it to Pettis. Pettis back to Asai, and now it's time to play, fellas.
7 seconds.
Gara Howard might have got away with a carry.
Yes!
And then cans a 3.
Wow.
Jaden Gara Howard at the horn.
Man.
Titans 16, Shaw 3. Back with more after this.
Titans 16, Shaw Cardinals 3.
Every year, the Salvation Army serves nearly 30 million people in need. That's 1 person every second. So by the time you've finished watching this, 30 more lives will have been changed for good. All thanks to your donations.
Thank you.
We're back, Jay, but that gives us an opportunity. Lorain Schools, TV 20, this is TV 20, and it's good news about our schools. If you like, follow, or subscribe, you can get updates, pictures, videos, and more at Lorain Schools TV 20, at LCS TV 20, or just simply search Lorain TV 20. Pretty good, Joe. Lorain Schools.
The YouTube channel is just getting all kinds of hits. And I know it's December, so Joe Bach and Jaden Morales have been out on the concert circuit, I'm sure, this week and last.
I know this for a fact. No other school district in the state of Ohio has a TV 20.
Right. This is Pettis and Killian at the elbow, hands off to DJ.
And Joe
ball
Bach's,
screen and turns it down.
Joe Bach's got a lot to do with that. Nice look.
Christian Ruiz, nice pass. Pettis drops a dime, and it's 18-3.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
in shock here, Jay, because I think this Shaw team plays a little bit better than I expected. As far as being under control,
I think they're too under control. If they'd have been at Cleveland Central Catholic, DeLon Bush with a long three breaks a big drought, and it's 18-6, Lorain.
That was a 3-point quarter for.
Yes, it was.
Man.
Pettis, whoa. Kimbrough, who's returned, got a hand on it, but this is how I expected Shaw to play. Whoa, little contact there. Ruiz with a man's rebound and gets it out to Asaya. Pettis. Rouser. Asaya. 18-footer, only shot at 17, and will go the other way. Back comes Stinnett Nevels for Shaw. 15 is Graham. Number 2 is Bush. He's got the three-pointer the last time down.
Jay, while we've got time, because they're so slow off letting it develop, and this open 5, Jay, there are all kind of opportunities for ball screens, high ball screens. So you can incorporate that into this very easily.
DJ Pettis with the foul. Logan at the line for 2 throws. I just am surprised we seem to have taken their size completely out of this game.
Well, I'm most impressed with Lorain High's half-court defense.
And you know what, Bob? I said we had issues at Cleveland Central Catholic. Obviously, the last 2 days have been a lot of talk about defensive rebounding.
Just been terrific.
Yeah. Hey, if I noticed it, I know the guys that know what they're talking about noticed it. Coach Hood and Coach Killian. Pettis. Ruiz. See, one thing that the Open 5 does do is we seem to be happy playing first base on that pass both last game and this game.
Yeah.
And by first base, I mean just stretching. Killian. Yeah.
Well, and the other thing is, this is not your typical Shaw kind of half-court pressure either. So up by 11, and again, it's early. I mean, they're not forcing you. They're not forcing turnovers. They're not forcing you into bad shots.
Pettis again, they get it to him in the post, and he hands it back to Asaya and brings it out. Uses a ball screen and then flips it over to Rouser. No. Rebound loose. Ruiz saved it off a foot, but Shaw controls. 18-7. Down the lane, knocked away by DJ Pettis. Nice pass.
Nice.
Pettis a dime to Kimbrough. And Mike is in the books in timeout. Shaw. What you got for me, Bob?
Well, that gives us an opportunity. Help for students and families, Jay. Mental health, health care, crisis response, trauma-specific treatments, legal services, behavioral management, substance abuse, parent groups, home visits, school and child welfare, services, youth and family education, help for students and families. Phone number is 830-HELP. 830-HELP, area code 440, or help@loraineschools.org. Help for students and families.
And we're back on the court with both teams. Titans out to 13-point lead, and it's been a very stingy defense for the Titans. It's given up 2 baskets in 10 minutes and 45 seconds, Bob.
Very impressive. It's forced some turnovers. Yeah. Not getting beat off the dribble. Everybody's head on the basketball.
And they are passing and cutting. Nice move there.
Nice move off the spin dribble.
Nevels. What was that?
I'm not sure.
I think it's going to be a delay of game warning on Shaw. I had it first, as Steve Cawthon confirms. They knocked the ball away after it went through the hoop. A lot of times teams that are pressing like to do that just to get a second more to set up.
Get their defense set.
You know, it's funny, Bob, that they even make nets specific to pressing.
Some people have even been known to shrink them.
Well, either shrink them or get the whippy ones that get hung up all the time. But I'm sure there was a gentleman right here.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Oh.
Rebound to Rouser. Ruiz, timeout. Lorain, it's a full one. Hey, give me a second here while we got it. The Lorain High boys basketball team would like you to become a major part of our program this season. Our team is composed of great student athletes whose goal is to continue and create a Lorain basketball culture based on our motto, you grasp, and I'm going to say you grasp squared because it's unity, uplifting, growth and gratitude, resilience and respect, accountability and attitude, passion and pride. These are the values that we have established and incorporated as the foundation of the program. Along with the Junior Titan program for our development of 4th to 6th graders, we aim to continue to make the Lorain community proud on and off the court. We have the following opportunities for sponsorship and support structure in place. Based on your monetary donation, $300 for Platinum, $150 for Navy. If you are interested, we would ask that you email head coach Matt Killian at mkillian, that's K-I-E-L-I-A-N, at loraincsd.org for more information.
Sounds good.
And in the future, we'll get that into a graphic.
Jay, this last time out, why do you think Lorain High bench took a timeout in this situation?
I'm not sure.
Because
one of the things that I don't understand is taking the timeout after when you're on a little bit of a run and you've just made a basket.
Well, let's see if any change has been made here that we can notice.
Yeah.
Because it's an
offensive timeout.
Yeah.
Garrett Howard will handle, gets a ball screen from Ruiz and a roll.
Well, you saw the change right there.
That might have been it.
Putting the player at a high post, setting the ball screen.
Another dime, Jaden Garrett Howard to Christian Ruiz that time.
Nice timeout.
That's a good call, Matt Killian.
Wow.
You know, there's coaches that are such good ATO coaches. I happen to follow one of the best in the country at it. Rebound up and in. Samo Davis with 4. Bob Huggins is a master at drawing a play up during a timeout. And right there, Coach Killian with the ATO basket. Garrett Howard on the run, laid it up with the left. Nice finish. Whoops. I think Shaw might have got away with one as the inbounder dropped the ball inbounds and then went in and picked it up and stepped back out. This is 14. Stinnett and Nevels, left hands it short.
Yeah. Well, I do see a problem with Shaw, Jay. I mean, it doesn't appear that they shoot it extremely well.
Right. And substitute for Shaw, Bowling back in. Ryan Bowling.
Checking in number 10.
And number 10, Wayne Chappelle. 24-11 Titans lead. We've held Chappelle without a basket thus far. Smack on the baseline out of bounds.
Yeah, he shoots.
And Garrett Howard steps in and takes that one away.
Come and get it.
Ruiz. Kimbrough down the lane.
No call.
And just ran into the wall. I think that was a good no call, and I think that one was as well. And Kimbrough, nice catch, laid it up, goaltended in. Micah with 4. Again, you know what?
That's the fourth time Shaw didn't get back.
It's also very good awareness and pushing the. You always talk about first open man gets the ball, Bob, and
I do.
We found him a lot tonight on the break. Because all the open in the world doesn't do you any good if you don't get the ball. Look at the hustle there. Now you've got one trapped, so you've got to work harder. Reverse, no, but the stick back will get you. Samo Davis with 6. 26-13, Lorain. And Bob, it's 2 minutes left in the half, and they're at 13.
Well, it was 13 at the end of 1, so that same margin is there.
Hayden, Gara Howard. Oh, he got toilet bowled, as they say. Off is King, and he'll walk it across with 1:40 to go.
Shaw's very content to play half-court game.
Savon Brown and Caden Thomas are waiting at the table. Down the lane, wild one. Rebound by Pettis. DJ got knocked down. It's going to be Samo Davis's second, only the 4th team foul. Ruiz, let's see who we got coming out.
Caden Thomas is going back in, Jim.
Yeah, Ruiz and Brown for Ruiz and Kimbrough.
Caden just a junior.
Yep.
Well, hurry up. Okay.
Pettis will walk it up. They extend the pressure a little bit. 1-2-2. Stay behind the ball, son. Okay, now they're going to bring Gara Howard back. That's a good choice. And they skip it and back to Gara Howard. Now he looks to attack. Sees nothing. Gets it to Pettis. Pettis down the lane with the left. Got it blocked, but he'll go to the line.
That's going to be on Chappell.
It sure was his first.
Yeah, he's shooting almost 60% for the year.
Who's
also,
that?
Chappell.
Is he?
And not doing very much tonight.
Well,
leads him in every category.
Well, every team's got to have a leading scorer, Bob.
That's true. That is so true. I just can't get over that first score of the season for them, 23-20, and I double-checked it.
Somebody miss an extra point?
Wow. I mean, it's almost like back in the 60s when a team would hold it for minutes.
Oh, I remember.
Remember those years?
Yep. DJ splits the pair. He's got 4 in the half now, and the lead's at 14. It was 16-3 at the quarter. Titans have outscored them 11-10 thus far in the second. Shaw spreading it out. Everybody above the foul line.
We're playing a little
skip
slow.
Pass. Down low, there's your guy Chappell, and he traveled with the basketball. Oh, we got a jump ball instead. Kind of a tough call there. But a great job defensively by Caden Thomas, holding his ground and not bringing the ball hands down.
Not biting on the ball fake.
Right.
Yeah.
And truthfully, I thought Chappell walked. Up top. That's King. Pettis takes it away again. Gara Howard down into traffic, maybe a step too far and off his foot and out of bounds. When you got that many ahead of you, pull it up at the elbow.
Yep.
37.8 to go in the half. Very clear that the Titans will go in with the lead. A little bit of zone look for the Titans here. 1-2-2. This was always my favorite zone.
3-2?
Oh, 3 ball.
3-2.
Bowling for 3.
Good defensing the perimeter. Weak in the high post area.
Oh, there's a. Yeah.
Ouch.
That's 5 quick ones, and the lead's down to 9.
3 seconds left. Put it up.
Killian. Nope. And we've played 2.
That's it, the first half here for Lorain.
Titans with a little bit of a
27
lapse there in the last 30 seconds, and it's a 9-point lead, 27-18. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with second half action after this timeout.
It's not just the ships, the armor, or the aircraft. It's something more. It's the will to fight and determination to win, found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won. We make Marines who overpower the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at Marines.com.
What do you wish for? A nice life? Nice things? Or do you wish for something more? A sense of purpose? Do you wish to discover a cure? To write code that cracks an unsolvable question? To further our exploration into space? Or to invent something that changes everything right here on Earth? Well, if that's your wish, make yourself ready. Because when you look back, you'll see that you didn't just make wishes, you realized them.
Back here at Lorain High, set to start the second half. It'll be Lorain's ball. They have a 9-point lead that just a couple of minutes ago was 14, and the Shaw rattled off the last 5 of the half to get it as close as it was. 16-3 at the end of 1.
Yes.
Other than that, this is as close as they've been.
I think Shaw can climb back into this, Jay.
Well, we have to be conservative enough to not let them, you know, when I say conservative, I mean with the basketball. We don't need to take unnecessary chances. We're going to get what we want. Ruiz 23 set to inbound as soon as the crowd settles. Kimbrough 11, Pettis 0. Killian 3 and 2 Rouser, the same 5 that started the game. Davis 0, King 1.
Cut.
5 is Bowling. He hit a big 3 down the stretch.
Here's that little set where they set the high ball screen, but not the easy basket.
Not for Kimbrough. Ruiz comes out to relieve pressure. I love Micah a lot closer to the basket than he is right now. DJ Pettis is the double stack they've solved. And Ruiz looks to get rid of it now. Back, crab dribbles, gives it to Micah. And see, we had both of our bigs outside the top of the circle that time. DJ Pettis, Asaya Killian. You know, there's my quibble with the open five, Bob.
Well, we're going on a minute here holding the basketball.
It's been a full minute. And almost there. Killian, jump stop, gives it to Kimbrough. Kimbrough down the lane, lays it up.
Oh, that was basket interference.
Yep.
Good basket.
Nice move by Micah Kimbrough with the left. He's got 6. He's played so much more relaxed. They had a long conversation with his dad Wednesday night after this Central Catholic game on Tuesday, and he was telling me how Micah was talking about the tension. And his dad said, tension? That was Tuesday in December. Wait till you got a full house against Cleveland Heights.
Heights is supposed to be very good. So is Shaker, Jay.
Yeah. Well, Danny Young Jr., the Shaker point guard, I believe his senior year. Of course, he's headed to Cleveland State. His dad does a wonderful job. This is their last year in the league. Shaker and Cleveland Heights will leave the LEL at the end of the year. Killian down for Ruiz. Had to put it on the floor and lost it. Back comes King. Reverse layup too much. Chappelle with the ball. Reverse layup, no. Tipped up again. Whistle, foul. Now that's what you don't want to do, is start letting them play volleyball. Kimbrough with the foul, his second. Tylen King at the line, going to 2 throws. We have not had any points scored yet in the first 2 minutes and 9 seconds, excuse me. And, oh yes, we did. Kimbrough had a layup. I'm sorry. First one up and pure. Tylen King looked for the pair. He's got 3, looking for 4. Second one is true, and we're right where we were at halftime. The lead is 9. Pettis will walk it up. Shaw backs up. You know they want to trap. We don't have anybody up the sideline. There it is. Kimbrough, though, into the corner to Rouser. 1 dribble pull-up. No. Long rebound. Ruiz used the body well. Gets it back up top. Pettis traveled with the basketball. Bob, the Titans have to get the ball in Asaya Killian's hands more. He's the guy that can make plays.
Yeah, I could agree.
He's the guy that can get other guys baskets. Kimbrough ahead to Asaya. Asaya, gets his own board.
Jump hook.
Oh, gets it swatted again.
Foul.
Gets it out to Rouser. Killian will say, I want 3, not 2. Gets none.
It's the 5th time Shaw hasn't gotten back on defense.
Yep. They got away with it that time.
Yep. New set here.
3 ball. New set, but there was no offense run. We backed off.
Lead down to 6.
Down to 6, and it's quick timeout.
Wow.
30-second timeout. Bob, what you got for me?
Well, did you know?
Yes.
Students in preschool, kindergarten, and 1st grade who miss more than 2 days per month are less likely to read at grade level by 3rd grade. And let me say that again. If you miss more than 2 days per month, you are less likely to read at grade level. Students who cannot read at grade level by 3rd grade are 4 times more likely than proficient readers to drop out of high school. Tighten up attendance. Lorain City Schools. Attendance counts every day.
You belong here.
Yep.
And practice good habits. Your boss wouldn't let you miss 2 days a month. And we understand that there are illnesses, especially in the day and age of COVID. But Christian Ruiz.
Well, Jay, we're down to 6 points.
Jaden Guerra Howard back in along with Savon Brown at the timeout. Ruiz and Brown will be the two bigs. Ooh, got away with one there, and Guerra Howard into the corner to Pettis. Back to Guerra Howard. Down the lane, out of bounds to Lorain. That was a really strange sequence for no whistle, Bob.
It was.
It was either a foul or a travel.
Let's see what we do.
Killian. Ruiz has it blocked.
Yeah.
Oh, popped it loose, but controlled by Shaw.
It's about to become a basketball game.
This is eerily reminiscent of that JV game in the hot Lorain start, and Shaw climbing back in. Running one-hander, no. Brown with the rebound. They've got one pinned if they hurry. Guerra Howard gets it over to Killian. Layup, no. Foul.
Jay, you're right. If they're going to run that open set, Killian's pretty good if they spread the floor.
Yep.
Handling the basketball and getting it into the paint and drawing help, make the next pass or score. Just don't take it one dribble too far.
Chappelle gets the foul. Killian will go to the line for the first time tonight. 5 points on a 3 and a 2 in the first half. First shot is up, front rims it. The old flat feet. I love it when the heels come up. That's what I look at on the line, Bob. Did your heels come up? That means you used your legs. And he did it better that time.
Checking in number 14, Lamonte Stinnett-Nevels.
Stinnett-Nevels in for Shaw. Replacing Davis, who leaves with 6.
Wow, we're picking up full court.
Man to man. Cure us or kill us, right?
And the trap.
And a turnover.
The turnover.
Nicely done.
Oh, no.
And then we give it away. And to a layup. Oh, preventing, that's a good foul. Dennis Pettis picks up his second, preventing a breakaway layup.
DJ Pettis.
Tylon King goes back to the line, 2 of 2 in the quarter and in the game. 30-23, Titans by 7. First one is up and true.
He has a nice stroke, too.
Yes, he does.
I don't think there's any better opportunity to take a look at somebody's shot than when they're at the line.
Yep.
And it really can really break it down.
Because there's a certain amount of pressure to be the only one out there playing.
Absolutely.
And you see how the form holds up. 30-25 as
they're in a zone.
Yes, they are. Killian. Ruiz wants to give a ball screen, but they are in a zone. Now they get it over to Asaya, back to Guerra Howard. Jaden around the ball screen down the lane, had it punched out. It'll stay with Lorain. Chappelle got his hand on that one. I think it is really important for Lorain not to let Shaw get the lead. Because they have been kind of flat all night. Timeout. Oh, a travel.
Oh, no. Self-inflicted wound.
I didn't see it because I wasn't looking at the feet. I can't complain about the call. I didn't see it. And Shaw with a chance to get it to a one-possession game. And Stinnett-Nevels will bring it ahead against Asaya. Ball screen forces a switch, and Savon Brown read the pick and roll all the way to the court, lost it, and it goes the other way. Tipped by Killian, but there's nothing there but Cardinal. Down into the corner, 3-ball, no. Rebound one-handed out, but Chappelle had it, and Shaw settles it down. There's a sentence for the ages, Bob. Air ball. This is going to be interesting.
Jay, over the years,
Chappelle.
Back in the 80s, one year, Shaw had one of the most talented teams I've ever seen.
I remember.
Everybody was 6'5". Everybody, including the point guard. It was we played them at Kent. I mean, they were just unbelievably talented.
87, 86.
Yes, just incredibly talented.
It was a very good Admiral King team.
Yeah, it was.
Gara Howard, the 2-3 zone for Shaw. Now, we've got to rotate. We can't stand in the corner and allow them to not guard us. You've got to make yourselves available. That baseline player has got to move up if they're going to extend. Gara Howard, no. Whistle out of bounds to the Titans.
You use the right 3 words, make yourself available. That's exactly correct, Jay.
Christian Ruiz. Christian down the lane, strong move, up, no foul.
Yes, foul. Yeah.
2 throws for Christian coming.
Shot number 30, Nashawn Gotti.
Nashawn Gaddy, number 30. Christian will go to the line with 4 points on a couple of hoops. First trip to the line. Spinks returns, replacing Bush. Bush leaves with 6. Spinks checks in, having not scored, although he started the game. Ruiz again. Front rim that one with the flat-footed stroke. And it's a 6-point lead for the Titans as Stinnett Nevels walks it ahead with Jaden Gara Howard on him. Lots of hyphens out there. Into the corner. Tapped away by Gara Howard, and it'll go into the backcourt, but it was touched. Sometimes you'll get somebody panicking because of that, not wanting to touch it. Around the ball, screen down the lane, runner, no, high for the board, save on Brown. Then he pivots and he gets us out to a 2-on-2, all the way to the hole. Gara Howard laid it up and in with the left.
Big basket.
He used the threat of Pettis very well. Oh, and then save on Brown, Johnny on the spot. Put a little heat on the catch, and it goes out between the wickets to the Titans.
1:08 left, Jay. You're up by 8.
Big stretch right here, last 1:08 of this quarter.
Are you going to try to hold it? If they fall back and pack a zone in like this, are you going to hold it? I would.
I'm not in any hurry.
No hurry at all.
Yeah, well, but they're not looking to hold it, it doesn't appear.
Well, Shaw's going to allow you to hold it. Good. Inside.
Save on Brown from Christian Ruiz. I'll take a layup.
I'll take that.
Plus 10, and then heat. And Pettis to Killian. 18-footer, rimmed it out.
Tough
knocked away. Gara Howard, that time with the right, no. Tip up, no. Again, Brown got tied up, and Shaw comes out with 24 seconds. Killian from back pressure. Save on Brown with the left.
Yes.
Up and in.
17 seconds left.
Was there a timeout?
Yeah.
By?
I believe it was Shaw. Which is kind of strange.
It was Lorain.
Oh, it was Lorain?
Timeout, Lorain. They want to set up the pressure again.
Wow.
What do you got for me, Bob?
Oh, I have this. That by 6th grade, chronic absenteeism, which is missing 2 or more days per month, is a leading indicator that a student will drop out of high school. 6th grade, you can predict if a student will drop out of high school if they miss more than 2 days per month. We must tighten up. We really have to, Jay.
Yeah, that's one of the
tighten up attendance. Come on now.
One of the big problems we face as a district is getting people to school on a regular basis, and that's not almost all the time. We need you there unless it's something bad. And you see right there, between 2012 and 2016, students who scored in the highest 3 categories of state testing missed on an average of fewer than 8 days per year.
Yeah, we're going to repeat that one.
Yep.
Yes.
Shaw inbounds with 16 seconds to go. Titans backed off a little bit. I'm surprised after that timeout. Leaves us only with 2. Tipped away by Christian Ruiz.
5 seconds. Shoot it.
Pettis.
Oh, at the buzzer.
At the buzzer. Splash.
Wow.
And the lead is the largest of the night at 15.
Wow.
A Muhammad Ali quarter. You look bad for the first 2 minutes of a boxing round and then win the end. And that's what the Titans just did, Bob.
Wow. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's keep it here and let's talk some more about that attendance thing.
Yeah, in between grades 8 and 12, a single year of chronic absenteeism, which is missing 10% of the school year, or 2 or more days per month, is associated with a 7-fold increase in the likelihood of dropping out. So between grades 8 and 12, basically the high school career,
there it is.
Chronic absenteeism, which is 10% or 2 days per month, 7-fold increase, 700% increase in the likelihood of dropping out. Guys, you've got to get to school.
And the state of Ohio has put a law in now that if, when you reach 10%, you are referred to the courts. I mean, they're not going to lock you up, but why do that?
Well, here we go. It's 40-25, up by 15 with 1 quarter remaining. What a finish to that 3rd quarter, Jay.
Christian Ruiz with the steal.
Post timeout.
And then a great dime to DJ Pettis, who splashed 3 right in front of the Titan bench. Shaw had it down to 6.
Yeah.
But the Titans ended strong, and it's 15, as big as it's been.
Came out with the pressure, Jay.
Yep.
Forced a couple of turnovers. Uh-oh.
That was the set right there, opened things up.
Yeah, well, that was high, 4 across, which takes away all help. Beat your man off the dribble. There's nobody to help. Nice. Got away with the travel.
Oh, Micah Kimbrough.
I'll take it, though.
Kimbrough with 8. If we can get 8 or 10 out of Micah every night, we're going to be a pretty good basketball team. He looks so much more at ease tonight. Maybe it's just playing in front of the home folks. You got people rooting for you instead of against you.
Oh, I'm liking this. Five.
Double stack, diagonal cut. Down low. Oh, he got away with a walk, too. Tie. That's going to be a tie-up.
It's going to be Lorain high ball.
And it will be Titan ball. 15 is the lead at 42-27. 15's the diff, Bob.
Well, now I've
learned that from the Cavs.
Now you have to handle full court heat for the rest of the game.
Pettis, Ruiz,
and you said
Kimbrough.
We struggled here.
Oh, my gosh. Kimbrough down the lane. Rouser one-hand catch didn't help him there. Cost him a shot.
Ouch.
A little too much there. Knocked away by Pettis. Active hands of DJ Pettis make Shaw run an offense. And that's Finney. And 5 is Bowling. And 2 is Bush. Long 3. That was Kimbrough charges hard for the rebound. And it's going to be off his shoulder, unfortunately. Bob, I made a comment in the first half about not seeing the ball come off the rim and jumping to it. Micah did exactly that there. He saw it and went right after it. The big dog is getting up off the bench. Caden Thomas is going to get a shift. Taken away by Rouser. Back comes Pettis. Wow. Ruiz, just too much speed. But what a pass. And there's another one, and Ruiz will make that one.
44-27. Who would have thought?
Isaiah Killian dials up 23, and it's a 17-point game.
Here's that 4 across.
Yep. The elevator screen.
And they're...
What that does is take away the help.
It sure does.
Kimbrough. I think what you have to do there is you have to play behind the bigs so that you have an opportunity to help.
So you can sink.
Yep.
Exactly.
Pettis gets it across to Ruiz. You know, Isaiah Killian offensively has been quiet, but I think
he's had a tough shoot night, Jay.
I think he's been very solid with the floor game, getting the ball where it's got to go. Pettis back to Ruiz. He'll launch. Hot man on board. Splash three for Kristen, and it's a 20-point game here at Lorain. Wow, that's a 14-point swing since the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. In less than 5 minutes, it's gone from 6 to 20. And Ruiz has got another one. He's got Killian. Lays it, the hardest layup in basketball over the front of the rim. And then knocked away by Pettis, and Rouser will bring it back. Killian down the lane, 15-footer, used it all but got it. Isaiah with 8, 22 is the lead. There. Bob, look at the scorers table. There are 5 guys waiting to get in this one, as there hasn't been a whistle yet this quarter, and we've played 5 minutes. There's one.
Well, Jay, you said that we struggled against full court pressure against Cleveland Central Catholic?
We gave away a 10-point lead in the last 2.5 minutes. And a lot of it was passing away from the entry pass. You know, trap the entry pass and throw it away, trap the entry pass, try to get it back to the inbounder and throw it to them, or, you know, it's just, lots of troubles. Our spacing is so much better. You can tell that the guys have worked on that.
Well,
used it all but didn't get it there. Bowling. Caden Thomas, Gara Howard coming in for Lorain. Killian's going to get a blow for the first time tonight. 1, Tylon King, 14, Stinnett Nevels. And the third player, who I can't see his number, are back in. This is the Big Shaw lineup. That one's up and in. Bowling. Pettis will handle it. You know, the Titans have lots of ball handling. You know, besides Killian, Pettis can handle it, and Gara Howard is capable.
Yes.
Thomas, Rouser. Oh, he lost it off his foot. Going to cost him 2. Bowling with a steal and a layup. Thomas relieves pressure to Kimbrough. Kimbrough will walk it up. As our old buddy would say, you man a pusher, trap a passer. Kimbrough lost it out of bounds again. We're just taking it where we don't need it to go. And got it. Samo Davis with 8, and the lead is down to 17.
Another ball handler, Killian, looking to come in. There's
well,
a third
I see why.
turnover.
We got to catch the basketball. Timeout.
I would take one.
That's their ball. I'd love to see Ruiz back, too.
Well, we've had really a self-inflicted wound on each of the last 3 possessions.
And, Bob, what do we talk about all the time? Passing and catching. Timeout, Shaw.
And making yourself available.
Full timeout. What you got, Buzz?
Well, do you know?
I don't know.
Well, you read this one earlier, Jay, but it's worth repeating. Between 2012 and 2016, students who scored the highest 3 categories of state testing missed an average of fewer than 8 days per year. I mean, I think 8's kind of a lot, really. Yeah. Our students who scored in the lowest 2 categories missed an average of over 11 days per year?
Well, 8 days a year is 5%.
What is it, 182 days?
176, something like that.
Okay.
So it's roughly 5%.
You're
That's
right.
not terrible. And especially with the way the cooties are being passed around nowadays with COVID and the flu and everything.
But we know for a fact that a very large number, unacceptable number of our absence rate is not health induced.
Right. It's
motivation. Right.
The weather. If the weather is bad, you can expect a spike in the absence list.
Okay. Lorain High.
Cross screen, but they go up on top, and then a 3-ball on the way splash.
That's everybody's
Ryan
play.
Bowling, and that's the inbounder. Titans didn't defend their own play. Run the baseline, son. See,
Fourth turnover.
our best ball handlers are at half court.
Jay, I'm all about stretching the defense in this situation. I only
am
think
too,
there
but
should
not
be
with
two
the bigs.
people in the front court, and they shouldn't be the two bigs. Big should be almost out of bounds 84 feet away, in my opinion.
Well, Kimbrough's just there to set a ball screen for Killian. He's got it. Asaya pushes it up the left-hand side with the dribble. 2:20 to go. Lead is down to 14 from 22, and it's been 8 straight for Shaw. Micah?
Now is when you have to
Asaya?
make your strongest cuts of the game.
Yeah, you have to come to the ball, and then you have to be willing to back cut as well.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the cut took the driving lane away. Jaden Guerra Howard with the reverse. No, tipped up and in.
Ruiz.
He's had a great half, Bob. 8 points for Christian in the half. 16 for the game. He's doing a little John down there. And he got an answer because they both laughed. Oh, Pettis with the claws.
Oh.
Guerra Howard gives it to DJ. Nope. Kimbrough. Oh. That's the one we might not have needed, but he's got 2 back there with him. Whistle. Oh, my.
Wow.
If he'd have been there any longer, he'd have had pigeons landing on him.
What a call. Come on.
Guerra Howard's first. It's going to send Bowling to the line.
You know, Jay, we're going to win this game, but, you know, from a coach's standpoint, you want to win it the right way.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, you don't want to hold on.
Exactly.
You've got a 16-point lead with a minute 21.
You want to finish it out the right way.
Bowling at the line for 2. 1 of 2 on the night. 9 points, make it 10. Avon Killian in, replacing DJ Pettis for the first time for a little bit more ball handling. Finney in for Shaw, along with 20. There's another name we don't have. Apologies to that young man. Second one, no, and he was over the line. He knew he missed it and went to chase it.
Exactly.
So the lead is 15. The Titans will... Now, the bad thing is this is a spot violation. He can't move. So curl to the ball. That's it. Get out of his way. If you're not going to take one with you, you better make yourself available. Kimbrough, who did just that. They tried to foul him. Killian got the doink there.
Come on to the ball, fellas.
Kimbrough, nice job, Micah, relieving pressure. Under a minute now, and the lead is 15. So the Titans are going to come out of here at 3-1, 2-0 in the league, Bob. And this has been, there's a whack. Davon Robinson be out of bounds to Lorain, as that is the 4th team foul for Shaw. Now you got to be willing to take a blow here, knowing that they've got fouls to give. They've got 2 more before Lorain goes to the line if they choose to use them. Kimbrough, nice job. Avon Killian all the way through, gets it back
Reverse
to Kimbrough. Back to Asaya. Good job, Titans. Now the bench starts the rhythmic clapping as Asaya Killian gets fouled. 13, Robinson again. 5th team foul, out of bounds to Lorain. Here comes Joseph Thomas, number 4. Or Joseph, I'm sorry, I've forgotten Joseph's last name. Joseph Simpson. Asaya Kelly and Christian Ruiz get a blow.
We saw Simpson in the JV game. 6'4".
Along with 21, who I don't have a name on. And 12, who I don't have a name on. Come on, guys.
No, don't dribble into the trap.
Yep.
Please, don't do that.
Out of control. I don't know if they called a foul, just a travel. Coach Killian, you don't need one, buddy. It's the first home game, and we don't have all the names on the roster. I think that's Josh Evans, number 21. Long off the back. Savon Brown gets up in the air, doesn't he?
Yes. Oh, no foul.
That's officially garbage time.
All righty. Oh, that was good.
Titans came out with a purpose in that last quarter, or the last part of the third quarter, Bob.
Yeah, it was that timeout. It was after that timeout that with like 20 seconds left in the third quarter, and it was kind of confusing as to why take the timeout, and we put the heat back on, forced a couple of turnovers, got a couple of, not easy baskets, but scores, and that really popped the score.
51-36 is the final. We'll talk here a little bit about the effort, Bob. What'd you think overall?
Well,
first time you've seen the Titans.
It is the first time, and I thought the effort was excellent. I thought the half-court defense by the Titans was excellent. Now we've got a little celebration going on at half-court.
This is a Coach Killian tradition, is the half-court circle. Win or lose at home. Win or lose.
Well, I thought our half-court defense was very good, neutralized their size to a large degree, and, forced turnovers, scored off of those turnovers, didn't have to go through the hard of Shaw's defense. I see what Shaw's problem is.
Yeah, they don't shoot it real well.
They don't shoot it real well. They have some nice athletes. They've got some good size. They just don't shoot it. That's why they came in scoring just 50 a game. If we don't count that 23-point effort, with that 23-point effort in there, they're down to 44 points per game. We saw why tonight.
Yeah, as they end in the 30s at 36.
Yeah.
Let's for Lorain real quick, Bob, and here's some nice balance. Jaden Guerra Howard had 7 along with Dennis Pettis. 3 for Ike Rouser, 2 for Caden Thomas, 4 for Savon Brown, 8 points for Asaya Killian, 8 points for Micah Kimbrough, and leading the Titans with 12 is Christian Ruiz. So 51 points.
Wow.
But 5 guys between 7 and 12 for Lorain. When you only give up 36, that's going to win.
Yeah, and we don't have Shaw's shooting stat. I'm sure it was somewhere in the low 30s, if that. And that's an indication of some pretty good half-court defense by Lorain High tonight. Very good. We
don't have a Day Grant or a Seth Wilson on this team where we're going to look and say he's going to get me 20. So the Titans did a nice job sharing that's what I was most impressed with, was the first open man got the ball. And the other thing that I was very impressed with, because I thought they struggled on the defensive glass Tuesday, and I thought for the most part they took care of business tonight.
Do too. I thought they rebounded the ball very well.
So the Titans will move to 3-1 on the season, and Tuesday night they have the Amherst Comets coming in. Joe Bach will be here, but that's a radio game, so you and I won't be.
Okay.
But the Titans look to keep things rolling, as now after 3 on the road, they get 3 in a row at home. So 2-0 in the conference is something else to build on. And
Amherst is rebuilding. Did you mention
yes,
that
they are?
They pretty much
they
lost
played
their
all
entire
seniors
team
last year. They played 8 seniors, so they are very young.
We have an opportunity.
And, well, for Joe Bach, my good buddy, who does all the hard work, Bob,
he does.
We just sit here and talk. For my good buddy Bob Braskets, this is Jay Ferguson reminding everyone what it is a good time to be a Titan.